Ever dreamed of flying high above the clouds, in control of the cockpit, traveling the world, and getting paid for it? Well, becoming a pilot isn't just a job, it's a journey. And it all starts right here. In this video, we'll walk you through exactly how to become a pilot, from education and training to licensing and career paths. Whether you're aiming for the airlines, the military, or private aviation, you'll learn what it really takes to soar. It's not instant, but with the right preparation and dedication, you can make it happen. Let's get your pilot journey off the ground, starting now. Getting licensed. Get your medical certificate. To get your medical certificate, start by filling out an online application with your personal and medical history. Then, visit an approved doctor for a physical exam covering vision, mental health, and overall fitness. You can apply for a first, second, or third-class certificate, depending on the type of pilot license you need. If you don't pass, treatment or exemptions may allow you to qualify with restrictions. Get your student pilot license after receiving your medical certificate. It allows you to fly with an instructor and start training. You must be able to read, write, and understand English to communicate effectively during flights. Pursue additional certification based on your goals. The FAA offers options like flight instructor or multi-engine ratings. Military pilots receive special badges that reflect their certification and rank. Earn at least 250 flight hours through flight school, military training, or with an FAA-certified instructor to get licensed. To qualify for advanced pilot jobs, you'll need additional hours. Many pilots gain these by working as flight instructors. Pass a written exam covering safety and skills, supervised by an FAA-certified instructor. Study well and rest the night before to be fully prepared. Finding employment. Explore various pilot jobs based on your flight hours, like emergency services, air shows, or firefighting. Know the requirements for your desired role. Some pilots also pursue airline engineering jobs, which require a related degree and separate licensing. Consider a military flying career. There are over 150 options in the U.S. Air Force, each with different requirements. Take the ASVAB to see what you qualify for. To start quickly, ask to be added to the quick ship list in case a spot opens up. To become a commercial airline pilot, you'll need at least 1,500 flight hours, though major airlines often prefer 3,000. You'll also need to pass psychological and intelligence tests. Most pilots start as first officers with regional airlines to gain experience before moving into higher-paying roles. Seniority is key in airline careers. After 1 to 5 years, you may become a first officer, and after 5 to 15 years, advance to captain. Higher seniority also gives you better flight assignments and time-off flexibility. Gaining education. Graduate high school or earn a GED to enter flight school. Taking physics or math can help you prepare. Some instructors offer lessons to students as young as 16, so check locally for early training opportunities. Consider a military path if you're unsure about how to start your flying career. Branches like the U.S. Air Force, Navy, National Guard, and Coast Guard offer comprehensive flight training, allowing you to gain valuable flying hours at no personal cost. When you transition back to civilian life, you'll already have significant experience that can open doors in the aviation industry. To enlist, you must be at least 18 years old, or 17 with parental consent. Complete your bachelor's degree in aviation or a related discipline. Although not required for every pilot job, most flight schools where employers prefer that an applicant has completed 4 years of college education. Some colleges offer degrees in aeronautics or aviation. If yours does not, pursue a degree in engineering, mathematics, or physics. If you didn't study aviation in college, take flight training with an FAA-certified instructor. The FAA recommends gaining enough experience to complete a solo cross-country flight before applying for a license. Extensive training boosts your chances of passing. Attend flight school through either Part 61 or Part 141 programs. Part 61 offers flexible, self-paced training, while Part 141 is more structured and faster-paced with detailed lesson plans. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.